Man, it is so strange going back to this after being spoiled by the later seasons as well as shows like The Bad Batch and the various Tales of shows they've made recently. It seems really unfair to even think about comparing the movie's animation with everything that has come out since. Obviously, as the first CG animated show that Lucasfilm made, it's going to have signs of aging poorly. The characters move and emote kind of like weird puppets, which I remember being a common criticism back then. But that's not to say that there isn't any talent being shown throughout it, there clearly is. If you keep in mind that this was meant to be a TV pilot with a much smaller budget compared to other animated films from that year like WALL-E or Kung Fu Panda, I do think it looks decent for a series. I really like the bright colours, the painted textures, the variety of camera angles, and the really distinct character designs. For the most part, Dooku still looks really weird to me. They were clearly inspired by the work of Genndy Tartakovsky in his own version of the Clone Wars that came out 5 years prior. It's so interesting how despite being non-canon, the art style of that show would basically become the Clone Wars art style for most of their animation projects going forward. You can tell that they were struggling to find their footing with the animation, but something I have noticed is that they managed to find a way to work with their limitations. I personally think this is a well storyboarded film. They make up for their limited skills with the character work through some interesting angles, camera movements, and shadow work that help convey the tone and emotions of each scene. The animators already demonstrated a level of talent at this point. Thankfully, by the time they reached Season 3, their efforts paid off due to a mix of time, dedication, and a bigger budget from Lucas's own pockets.